Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool.
Here we
We'll
are.
start.
The Bus Factor.
Boom.
Oh, we need to turn this down a little bit.
You and you're turning it down.
Sorry, it was like peaking pretty hard. We got to get that sweet, sweet, non-compressed, busted audio, man. Otherwise, like,
and that
it'll like kill us.
Do we
You know, we're all about quality here on the Bus Factor.
give me
None of
some
that low
cable?
quality audio.
What-
Sorry,
what
yeah.
is even happening?
Hang on, I'll it's just yep, like that. Yep. Okay. Well, that's
Then you can just go over.
yeah. That's fine. That'll be fine. Cables and stuff. You know how it is. Cables, things associated
Yeah.
with cables. Okay. Where are we?
Alright, got my band.
Here we are, direct at Bus Factor headquarters.
Welcome back, Stephen.
Thanks, man. How was last week?
I don't know. You tell me. You were at the conference.
Oh, it's pretty good at the conference actually. Besides Canberra, what's the conference I was at? The Canberra conference. Do you know what I found out? I found out that something like 40% of the attendees are from Canberra, or at least from ACT.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah, like I didn't
Um,
know there was that many people in Canberra, much less like security people.
Yeah, when I went there and like everyone was introducing it, I was like, wait, what? You live here? Like,
Yeah, like, why would you choose to live here? Who are these people who live in a place like this? I guess they have like lots of students and stuff, and like with the
yeah,
government
it's quite
and
a student
everything.
town.
Student and government, right?
Yeah, student government and not much else. Oh, kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
Yeah, saw some roos.
Oh yeah, you can if you go out like in the dust, you can see like bunnies hopping over the middle of Canberra. It's such a weird
By
city.
bunnies, you mean kangaroos, right?
No, I mean bunnies, but probably kangaroos as well. Because when I was in Perth, that was the first time I saw like kangaroos that weren't in a zoo, I guess.
yeah.
And my friend was just like, "Yeah, they do that." I'm like, "They're just going all. There's just like hundreds of them chilling on the property," and they're like, "Yeah, it happens." I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
We don't really get that in New Zealand. There's no like beasts that will like chill in our property.
That was my beast noise.
It's not a very impressive beast. I've seen impressive.
Was that better?
I don't know. Kind of sounds like you have gas or something, like burping. Anyway,
Yeah, anyway. What was the highlights from the conference?
highlights from the conference. I really enjoyed a talk from someone and
You really enjoyed a talk by someone.
a particular talk that I'm going to mention. I think her name was Marissa.
Marissa,
Um,
yeah?
Yeah, there was the one on like PUBG gaming
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's pretty cool because like it's something that I mean I think most people who have gained before have been like, I wonder how this all works. Oh, that biker didn't give a shit.
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus,
Christ.
this cuts back in front of the bus.
Yeah, I wondered how it works, and it's kind of interesting. And also the comparison to malware and stuff is pretty sweet. It's a pretty good talk.
Yeah.
What other talks were there? Oh my god! So the first talk of the conference was a redacted keynote.
Yeah.
Which I presume we're allowed to talk about who it is now. It was one of the guys who works at the ASD. He's like legit. Like it sounded like he does kind of like part TAO, like tailored access operations from the NSA, and part defense as well. Like he kind of headed up both departments, like pretty high up there. He used to
Yeah.
run certain stuff. So impressive guy. Of course, the problem is that's all restricted. You can't talk about any of that.
Yeah.
So what he ended up talking about was here's the top ASD top 8 or whatever it is. And it's just like, these top 8 are the top 8 because we hack people using the top 8. One time we hacked people using default credentials.
Wow.
We think that you should defend yourself using the top 8 because that's how we hack people. And it was
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, no shit, dude. Like everyone knew that, everyone knows that you can hack people using the top 8. So while the guy was like impressive and clearly he knew what he was talking about, like, you know, it wasn't nothing against the guy. It was just very not. I personally didn't like the talk. That being said, there was a massive contrast between people like me, and there were a decent amount, but there was also.
Were you doing a talk this time?
No, I didn't talk this time. Some of the other people there who were, I would say, more into the gov spook stuff. And like,
yeah,
they were like, "Oh, it's such a great talk. It's great to see the government acknowledging they have like hacking capability. It's a great change." And I'm gonna like, who cares if they acknowledge it? Like, I wanted a fucking good talk, and this wasn't a good talk. But
yeah.
there were
fair
people
enough.
who was just like,
It's a keynote though. What do you expect?
I expect a better keynote. So, for example, Pipes. Pipes did. So this talk was basically like, this is how we hack people, but I can't actually talk about it. Pipes' talk at B-Sides was infinitely better. I would have
Yeah.
much rather seen that talk. And that's still how you hack people, but he gets to actually talk about stuff rather than this shitty fucking top 8 thing. So, like, but I feel bad because, like, what was the guy going to do? He couldn't talk about anything, right?
Yeah, like I mean, with us, we can't talk about our client stuff, but we can still talk about like the top 8 and specific bugs that we find and other
Yeah,
stuff.
we can do
like
the specific
bug
bugs at
bounties or
least.
just stuff we read.
Yeah. We definitely are a lot less restricted on what we can talk about, which is, like, nice. It would suck to be in that kind of restricted
Does make
position.
me wonder whether the gov types actually do stuff outside their own time as well. Like,
Well, this guy used to run, like, is it OzCert? OzCert.
also, yeah,
He used to run that and, like, some other stuff. So he's, like, I mean, he presumably did to get in that position, right?
yeah,
Used to work for some other places. I know what you mean. Yeah, as like us, we do a lot of stuff in our spare time, or read, even if it's just reading or stuff.
yeah. Like everyone here reads. A lot of people here also do bug bounties.
Some of us can write as well. We've got pretty good literacy skills here.
Yeah.
Some of us can count.
Oh! Nah, he was over. He was
Oh.
over.
That's pretty close.
I'll let you watch your replay. I won't bore everyone else with the replay.
Milk the bull, which is just.
Oh yeah, we need a.
I'm not sure I like that name. Said they agreed the keynote sent to sleep. And yeah, it was a very boring keynote. It definitely could have been presented more interestingly. But I don't know. Overall, I think the conference was good. I definitely saw less talks this time,
Yep.
which like I don't know. It's hard to know what makes me go to talks or not. I didn't mind the talks I went to this time. Like there was some good one. Like I liked the game hacking one, but I definitely went to less. Which it happens.
A gangbanger.
The game hacking
Oh,
talk.
game hacking.
Jeez, dude.
I was like, what conference did you go to again?
That was the conference back at the hotel. We got an Airbnb actually. They also had like 4 people pull out of talks.
How'd the Airbnb turn out this
Pretty
time?
good. Pretty good. Didn't throw up in the Airbnb.
All the sheets.
I had a real quiet one this time actually. I didn't get drunk once. I thought I got drunk. I thought I got drunk on like the Friday.
Yeah.
And then I counted before I went to sleep because I was like, oh, I don't know. And I counted. I'm like, I've had like 4 beers. This is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had a pretty quiet one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very adult of you.
I don't mind having a quiet one every now and again. Yeah, it wasn't like the time at Perth.
Right. Anyway.
B-Sides was good. I definitely recommend it. I don't know what they're gonna do next year in terms of growing, but
What's your favorite B-sides? How many
I've
B-sides
only been
have
to
you-
2 B-Sides,
you've
and
only
one of
been
them
to 2.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I guess B-Sides Canberra.
Yeah, I've been to a few now.
There's some like nice conferences,
4,
but
maybe 5.
like the thing is, like going to KiwiCon first, right? KiwiCon it's not just a conference; it's a performance. Like
Yeah.
if you just even think about one thing, people pointing out the conference at B-Sides was flat with the elevated stage for the speaker, and it was very like conferencey. It was like well lit. It was KiwiCon's not like that. KiwiCon's like a fucking stage, and there's like
Yeah.
lights everywhere and flame pots. And even before that, it was still like presented as kind of like a more performancey than conferencey, which I do like.
Yeah. KiwiCon's good.
KiwiCon's good.
It's back this year.
Yep, KiwiCon's back. My conference is back.
Sure.
You know that one? I could have come up with some words if I knew the original, but don't. Hey, well, you want to go over some music? Like, it's fucking hot in here as well. I
It
can't
is.
believe you guys
Do you reckon
fucking
that-
messed with the AC again.
No,
knew
it
that was
was
gonna happen.
fucking Antarctica before.
Yeah, I know, but you just needed to adjust the one over there.
Yeah, I only did ends. I
But-
didn't touch this one.
Oh yeah, someone else did this one. I think it was Scooch did this one because he came in and it was cold, and I'm like, yeah, damn right. The other one was so he adjusted this one up as high as it can go. So none of the AC is working now.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
really because he was like, you changed your fucking.
Shall I
Why,
do a
why does
quick-
no one know how the AC works in this office? It's really simple.
Shall I do a quick AC fix?
Just press the on button and it should help. Sarah, could you go? Thank you.
Oh, can you
yes.
get a beer, please?
You drank your beer already?
It's way too hot here.
It's pretty hot. I'm like 2 sips in. What are you drinking today? We're drinking Asahi Super Dry. Have you ever seen a non-super dry Asahi?
Don't think so.
Yeah. Also, did you know it's like Asahi, Japanese beer,
Made in China.
made in China? Yep. Pretty bullshit.
You know those awesome like America hats? America, make America great again. Made in China.
In China. Authentic American flag, made in China. It's my favorite one. We tend to have like pretty good stuff in New Zealand though. Like there's like been those like a few drives for like buy made in New Zealand. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not super fast on like where I buy my shit.
And you're not loyal.
Not that loyal.
Loyal.
I'm loyal to the cheapest dollar, yo. You know, like I'm loyal to getting free shit.
Right.
Okay.
News.
What do we got? Let's top one now.
Yep.
Telegram Russia.
Oh shit! What? I don't have a Russian accent. Russian.
What
I
is
just
it?
don't.
My name is Vladimir. I block Telegram across the whole nation. It's not great. It's not a great Russian accent.
So what suggests?
Just if you call yourself Vladimir, it's very
Vladimir.
Russian. Vladimir.
Hail
Putin. The
So
gist
they-
is,
Blocked a bunch of stuff.
yeah. So Telegram, right? Telegram. There was. So once again, I'm gonna fuck up the story because I don't read the stories before we put them up there. There's a court order or something, and I believe that they lost the court order. The Russian government they were like, Telegram, hand over your keys, and either they lost the court order, or Telegram was like, fuck off, mate. Either way, they don't have the encryption keys. They can't decrypt the messages.
Yeah.
So they block it. But where is it hosted? It's hosted on AWS and Google. So it uses domain fronting stuff as well, which so if something's hosted on Google's infrastructure, and you like access it using a fronted domain, which is honestly like fucking. This is the first time I've heard of fronted domains. Call me a bad infosec person. Then like no one can mess with it because you're like, oh, it's an SSL thing to google.com going to Google's infrastructure. How do you block that? You can't unless you block all of Google's infrastructure, which hello Russia just did. They were like, oh, let's just block all of AWS. Let's block all of Google. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So pretty brutal. Like they're dealing with outages across multiple things, and so it looks like Google has caved. Google was like, we are preventing domain fronting now. We are going to stop you doing that. So you have to access it using a legit domain or an IP or something. So, I mean, they can still do it on AWS or whatever. I don't know. But it looks like Google cares about people being able to access Google in Russia, which I guess.
How's the China situation these days? They
Yeah,
still
like
can't do
most
Google?
people bend over for Google, don't they? Like I thought Google bent over pretty hard and were like, sure, China, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But China does all that in-house stuff, right? Like they don't have AWS in China. They have the Ali Cloud.
Yeah.
They don't have whatever else. They don't have GitHub. They have some other thing. Chinese GitHub.
Oh, yeah,
Chinese
Chinese
GitHub looks amazing. Like I want to host my projects on Chinese GitHub because I don't know what it's actually called. I just know there's like a Chinese equivalent of GitHub, and they like it's not even a clone. It's like just as good. I'm like, damn, I should host some projects here.
Yeah.
So they tend to all have the in-house things. There's a talk by I don't know her name. It's like the chick on Twitter who cares about privacy, which I realize applies to so many people.
Wow.
She's spoken on Risky Biz before. No, not her. No. Like I feel like her handle on Twitter starts with like a Z, like Zip something or other. It's a no, not Jesus Christ. She doesn't care about privacy. She's like all about security. That's different. Oh my God. Scooch is like suggesting just all the like famous women. No, I'm talking about, I don't know her name. She's spoken on Risky Biz before and she talks about like privacy and stuff. I honestly can't think. I don't even know if I follow her. Whatever.
Why do you bring up stories that you don't know?
The story was she did a talk about censorship in, oh, maybe it wasn't her. Someone did a talk about censorship in Iran. And how they basically, their solution to all these problems is build an in-house Instagram, build an in-house of this. So, I mean, you could see Russia doing the same thing because they don't tend to do that at the moment, it seems like.
I mean, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah, and then you control the platform and, you know, what are you going to do? If the option is like Chinese GitHub or no GitHub, you can take the Chinese one, right?
Yeah.
Which I presume is what China does. It works pretty well. I don't know. I tend to like openness, but, you know, it's kind of interesting to see how governments are doing all their censorship stuff.
Makes you wonder, like, how much of that code, like, China actually looks at.
You mean like how much they censor on Chinese GitHub?
Yeah, like, do they just take all the code and just, like, work out who's doing what? And
On Chinese GitHub, what do you want?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do. China does like keyword matching, right? So if you've seen WeChat messages to people in China with
That guy had
Tiananmen
4
Square,
wheels.
was that sorry?
That biker down there had 4 wheels.
Damn. If you've seen messages that have like Tiananmen Square in it, or whatever,
Yeah.
the characters, it'll just block it. So they do keyword matching. Works pretty well, you know.
Cool.
Okay.
So there's a few countries in between China and Russia now that are, like, safe to use the internet from. Maybe. Do
yeah.
they have internet? Go to Everest and-
China, Russia. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I honestly, my geography is not great. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself this
You got,
episode
like,
I like-
Nepal in between.
by failing to talk about people and failing to talk about. I should have researched more before I did this.
You only just got up, really.
It's true. I did just wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that was. I think that was technically he was first line. I'm gonna count it. Fuck it.
You want to count it?
Yeah, fuck it.
All
We're
right.
not gonna get
Well, you
anything
can
else.
see it here. Oh, I'll count it.
Yeah, he didn't get past the second line. He wasn't really blocking anyone, but he was a red light runner. Number 1, first of the day.
I won't put it in my email, though,
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put that one in my mouth.
because the dash cam just wouldn't even pick it up.
Yeah, the dash cam would be like, it's fine. He didn't have any problems.
Well, the first dash cam would pick it up. The first slide.
Oh yeah, that would. He was going slowly as well.
Yeah, we showed the B-roll last week. Finally.
Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to do. B-roll or something I was going to mention, or pictures or something. Ah, fuck, I can't remember what it was. I just feel like lag.
What's happening?
It's lagging. We changed our encoding settings. It's possible. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
we've
is
got red
not enough
there.
internet. Yeah, internet in the office not good. The recorded version will be okay though. So the recorded version will be okay. Sucks to be everyone else.
Do you want to pause yours, Stephen?
Yeah, I can do that. Like, to be honest, that's upstream though, so it's not gonna work. Like, is our internet just dropped? No, it's not dropped. It's just not good. That's upstream anyway. Also, did you see that Sai wanted to change the office internet to using VDSL because we'll get better downstream? And I'm
Yeah.
like, you do realize that's gonna mean like 3 megabit upstream, right? Like,
yeah.
we have backups we got to deal with. I don't think that's gonna work out super well. Oh my god.
All right. What should we do?
What should we do?
Just die.
I reckon we just keep talking. What am I gonna do?
That's just a steady 0.
Is it 0 now? No, mate. 112, mate. 2. 36. Okay, this is not good upload. I like how it's going orange. It's like, oh, you got up to 50 kilobit, man. That's going to be orange, Mel. I think we're just talking. We can't change it. We can't fix it. How do we fix it?
Fair
That's
enough.
too slow to fix. So for those listening to the recorded episode, you might be noticing no problems. For those on the online version, sucks to be you, lol.
Might come back.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come back. We can't really do much. We get 4G tether actually. That's like a little bit of annoyingness to do. It's kind of weird that 4G
not
works better than our fucking internet, doesn't it? We're in the
It's
middle
not
of the
too
goddamn
bad.
city.
Shall I do it?
You want to do it? Okay, feel free to do that. While that's happening, I'll try and talk about some news so that the recorded version has something to talk about at least. What's next here? Yeah, so the story, remote desktop protocol in the Microsoft Windows. This is a new feature. Once again, I'm gonna mangle the story because I don't actually know it. New feature from Windows 7 and upwards to do with like passing credentials. I believe this is if you like run Nessus or something, you'll get like an RDP screenshot of the logged in users. Create SSP means you have to pass over your credentials before you get to that point. So you can't actually. It kind of like blocks a bunch of stuff, and it sounds reasonably good from a security perspective to kind of like negotiate auth before you negotiate the RDP session. But there was a bug a while back. Let me just message to Bull here. Switching to 4G now. There's a bug a while back where what was happening?
It's like connected, but it's not streaming again.
Did you stop the streaming? And
No, I haven't.
you had to stop and start. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Stop. There we are. Green. It is all green. So hopefully if you're on the web version, You should now be able to see the stream again, hopefully.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
it's
that's way
just-
better. That's working again. Good work. So we're on 4G now.
Man, it's getting a bit chilly. Oh, I reckon this guy. Yeah, look at him go.
Oh, easy, mate. Easy.
Number 21.
Damn, lucky. That's good timing.
4237.
21.
Four
With a
two three
weird background
seven.
image.
Route 21 straight at 5:20 p.m.
Look at Hugh writing his little letter there.
They haven't replied to me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't reply to you. I, like, blocked you on Twitter and shit.
It's interesting though. They just seem to not care about red light runners.
Yeah,
But now I'm
fair
giving
enough.
them specific.
Yeah, they just don't care. Someone said, can't wait for that fast fiber connection. Well, boy, do we have a story for you. Our building manager, rather the building owner, has refused to input fiber. So fiber is now available. Fiber is ready to go. It is laid to the building, like across the city. The building manager refuses to pay for it to be installed into the building. We can't get fiber. So we are currently on a shared 50 megabit connection with like 20 other, like not 20 other people, 20 other fucking offices.
But we
and have-
can pull in and get it, right?
No, you can't get fiber. We can pay to have a CityLink connection installed, I believe.
But
So
we can't
there's
get a
a-
fiber connection.
We can't get like a UFB connection, is my understanding of it.
Just because the building manager says no. Like,
yeah.
what if
so
we pay
the problem?
for it?
No, the problem is consent. It's like he isn't
Really?
consenting to it. So I don't actually know much about fiber. So no consent, no fiber. Sucks to be us, pretty much. And we like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fucking move offices.
Man, I love our building over.
Fuck our building owners. Like the buttons and the lifts are all fucked. You can't actually get up to our floor in some of the lifts. So we're like
We get
clients.
clients that
Yeah.
just don't come.
They're like, oh,
And
we
our
can't get up
food.
to your floor. Or we had the groceries delivered the other day, and the guy was just like, oh, we can't get to your floor. It must be secure. It's like, no, button's just fucked, man. But there was a kid in the elevator.
We should just put a note on it and just be like,
Building manager refuses to fix buttons. Press harder.
yeah,
Yeah, it might be a good little sign to have. Buttons broken. Building manager refuses to fix. Press really hard to trigger. That might be a great sign to put on there, just to be like, because the building managers live in this
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
Well, they
Yeah.
don't live here. They
Sorry, you know what I mean. There's some building manager, not the building owners though, which I don't know if they matters. Yeah,
I
so
don't think they-
with CityLink, I think there was a problem with us getting it. Like, there's a really small number of like options. Like, I feel like there's a problem with it, but I can't remember what the problem is. But I feel like we talked about it and there was a problem.
yeah. I
And the
mean,
other thing is like CityLink is expensive.
oh yeah, crazy.
Fucking
expensive.
UFB is like cheap as chips, mate. You get a 50-50 connection or a 100 connection, it's nothing. You want to
Yeah.
get fucking CityLink, it's like, oh, it dropped 5K on it, man. 5K a month, fuck you. Which, like, sure, it would be better than this shit, but like, yeah, 4G is just like smooth as, bro. Fucking the other internet sucks.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, Create SSP, there's a bug in it. Basically, it's pre-auth bypass, right?
Yeah, pre-auth bypass, from what I gathered.
Pre-auth RDP bypass. That's a pretty fucking sweet bug.
Yeah.
Eternal Blue was that basically, and we saw that like wormed. Like we haven't seen this wormed yet. I think this affects a smaller number of devices. Like it's only Windows 10 between certain patch levels or something.
Yeah. It didn't cover everything really.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of good bugs in Windows lately, though, haven't we?
Yeah, I think people are putting more effort into it.
I mean, didn't they always put effort into Windows?
Oh, like these are good bugs.
These are good bugs. Like I wouldn't. If I had this bug, I would not burn it. Yeah, less than a grand a month for someone. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they are good bugs. I would not drop them.
a bit chilly.
Speaking of, I actually mind. This is much better than what it was before.
Wait till it's Antarctica.
Yeah. Speaking of bugs, do you know the content management system WordPress?
Yeah, I know WordPress.
Did you know in like the last 8 years there hasn't been a pre-auth bug in WordPress that like?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were looking into that.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Route 30.
Oh yeah, I consider. I wouldn't write that in the email. But you can watch the replay.
We'll see how.
And yeah, like I wouldn't write that in the email. That's about the same as the other one that you didn't want to write up.
Right. We'll just.
But I would count it, yeah. Yeah, WordPress, like, so there has been a few, but there's one, for example, you can do like host header injection into the email from field and bounce an email back to yourself. But that only works if they're not using vhosts, like if the default vhost is WordPress, because otherwise you can't inject the
that's
host
right.
header such that it works. It's pretty bullshit. So yeah, it's fucking crazy. You know who has had a pre-auth bug in the last 10 years though?
Yeah.
Old matey Drupal. Yeah. So
Yeah, they've had a couple of big ones.
yeah, I still think Drupocalypse 2 is a dumb name. It should have been. Oh wait, would Drupal get into?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're
it
calling
should have been Drupocalypse. I think.
Drupocalypse would have been so much better than Drupal Get In 2.
'Cause-
Drupal Get In 2, it had nothing to do with the original Drupal Get In. It should. What's this guy up to?
What is happening?
Is he even?
Oh, he wants this car park here. Can
Oh,
we see
okay.
him? We can't really see him.
Does
We can kind of see him like behind the chat window.
Yeah, there's a guy kind of like reversing and fucking.
Well, that was
that's
weird.
why.
I looked there and I was like, oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's moved. Done. Yeah, Drupocalypse. I'm still gonna fuck you guys. Drupocalypse is what it is. So just a quick update. Looks like it's been wormed pretty hard. A lot of people scanning for it. So
Yeah.
update your Drupals, mate. Also, I do want to point out. I wanted to do like a little blog post on because you know how there's like the sweet Cloudflare bypass techniques.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna do a talk on that. That's what my talk for this like conference circuit is gonna be. I wanted to do a post being like, yo, if you're behind Cloudflare, you're not secure. Like their WAF will protect you until someone finds out your origin IP address and
Yeah,
bypasses
yeah.
it. Like, yeah. so
You've
it's-
done talks on that before, haven't you?
haven't done talks on it. Only done the blog post.
You've just done the blog post.
just done the blog post.
Yeah.
So I thought, because there's like a few other WAF bypass techniques and stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I've kind of got a couple of ideas for my circuit this round.
Yeah. The annoying thing is, like, I find is that for me, B-Sides is the start of the circuit or CrikeyCon is for some people.
Yeah,
But the problem is I don't have a talk by then.
yeah. I normally am at those, but I didn't make it this year because I've had a busy life. But
Busy
yeah,
life with the busy life, busy wife. Am I right?
yeah,
Yeah.
getting married. Then now we're off on a honeymoon. so-
Fucking priorities, mate.
I'm gonna be away, for like.
I know.
2
I don't.
months.
I don't. I'm gonna find like a regular contributor or something. Maybe I'll get Metalstorm to come on.
Yeah. I think he showed interest in it.
Legit?
Yeah.
Fuck off. I don't reckon.
One.
I'll see. I'll
couple
float it at
guys from next
breakfast.
door have shown interest.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone wants to do it. Because we'll need to have someone permanent would be nice as well.
Yeah.
That feeling when you think there's people fighting, but it's actually just kids, like, kind of like flicking each other. You're like, oh shit,
there's,
fight going
that
down.
guy. He might come.
Huh?
But you're permanent.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He would. Yeah,
And he sounds similar to me as well.
a little bit, yeah.
On the radio, I reckon.
Yeah. Hey, Drupal's wormed. That's the update for that. I don't know. It's pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
it looks like before, I actually have the Windows still up somewhere where I talk about. So if you are running less than 7.58, that is complete pre-auth and that's in the login form. So like that is, you're fucked. If you're running before, if you're running 8 or lower, it's in the register. So you are actually safe. I mean, you're safe if you turn off registration.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you're safe, but yeah, there's a few other
Well,
forms. So if someone has
Also,
an account,
if you have an account,
yeah,
like,
if you have an account,
that's game over.
but of course, if you have an account, then you have, yeah.
You might have a low priv account.
Why would you have a low priv account?
Some people do that.
Previsk is not a real bug. You heard it here first. PSA, Previsk is not a real bug. Yeah. Well,
I don't
should
agree.
Should we switch lanes here?
Yeah, we could switch lanes.
Oh shit! I just pulled in front of someone. Just like a real bus.
Hopefully, you didn't kill 2 people.
Oh, jumping right into it here today. I didn't actually hear how the story went down. Take me through the story.
Do you want to pull it up? Because neither do I.
How do I pull it up?
All I've been
Where is it
told
written
is
down?
2 people died
People died. Auckland
for the good cause of
bus.
bus news.
Oh, Jesus. Like fucking. You know what's really annoying is when you like mash the microphone into your fucking teeth and it hurts. 2 dead after bus collides with pedestrian in South Auckland. Okay, 2 men have died. They got hit. Intersection. Crying woman who was a passenger. But tell me whose fault it was. It sounds like someone got hit by a bus. 2 people got hit by a bus. How did 2 people get hit by a bus? This
So,
is
from what I
crazy.
gathered, they were just like crossing the road and they may have been drunk.
Probably.
Like, they're just like on their way home.
South Auckland, night.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Heard some beeping.
Oh, that's
Oh,
him
that
beeping.
car's still
Oh, that
coming.
guy's trying to get out, and then
Oh my
god. Oh, he's not even reversing. What is he trying to get him to do? What's that guy doing?
I don't know.
Is that guy trying to pull into his park and he doesn't realize that? Oh my god, that guy thought he
Oh,
was
this
pulling
guy's
out.
like reversing.
Yeah, it's because That guy. So there was a guy who thought a guy was like getting out of his park.
It
He
did look
wasn't.
like it. He was reversing with his door open, and then he was
Yeah.
just like, "Fuck it, I'll just get out."
Just gets out, closes up. I'm amazed no buses happened during that.
Yeah, no turners.
Yeah. So someone died. Yeah, it sounds like someone fucking drunk or something.
Yeah,
does
that's kind
suck.
of what I gathered.
It does happen occasionally, which is unfair. Like, because the other thing is, it sucks for the I mean, it sucks for everyone, especially the people who are dead, but also for the bus driver. Because buses can't stop, right? If you see someone in front of you and you're a bus, it's just like, guess they're gonna be hit
Yeah,
because you can't stop a bus. You just can't do it.
yeah. Same with trains and shit.
That's even worse with trains, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like you're like,
there's
oh,
not much left of you if you get hit by a train.
yeah. Even if a train's going slow and you're like, oh, that should be able to stop soon. It's like, the train ain't gonna stop. So I don't know. It sucks. That's pretty sad news, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen someone killed here.
I guess it makes a thing to mention. Always look both ways, even when like you might have right away.
Yeah.
So like even if it's a
especially if
green
you're
man,
drunk. Yeah.
I still tend to look.
I look at this intersection mainly. Most of them I'm not too worried about. I tend to. I would like to think I tend to have pretty good awareness. The thing is, when it's when I'm drunk, I'm like, pay more attention, right?
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
drunk, I'm not like, oh, I know this intersection I cross. I'm like, I'm drunk and I know the intersection. I should pay more attention because I'm going to be complacent.
Yeah. And sometimes when I have a close call, I'm just like, I'm just gonna like stand here and
Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait.
just gather myself again.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not even drunk.
Yeah. Close calls tend to be pretty. You're like, whoa, Jesus. Take some time to recover from that. Have a sit down somewhere. Yeah. Kids, you must remember every time
There's
you're in the
like a lot
car,
of people.
and
yeah.
it makes no difference if you're going near or far. If you're in the front
seat,
seat,
and
or if you're in the back,
there goes the
seat
seatbelt.
before you hit the track.
Oh yeah.
Depends if you're on the
that's
short version or long version,
it.
doesn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a pretty good ad. Also, watch both ways before you cross the road, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see a death at some point, right? Surely. The thing is, you see the turners here end up slowing down a shit ton because they know people are going to get hit if they don't.
Oh, I've used 80% of one data pack,
Oh.
but I've got like 2 data packs. It's annoying.
Do you
so
not have rollover?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. So, do you use all your data? I haven't used mine like since I've got it.
Nah, they like give me 2 packs or something,
And so you must have like 10 built up by now or something, right? 'Cause you have
and they
rollover,
always
right?
take it from the tiny one. So
Hmm.
I'll just try and log in and see.
Yeah, we did up the bit rate on the video. 670
Cool,
kilobyte per
Go
second.
away. Don't care.
Yeah, it's like 670 kilobyte per second hard, which is like pretty fucking small to be honest. 670 kilobytes.
Yeah, so I've got another gig.
Yeah, you'll be
Um,
good, mate. You'll be good. We worked it out some point. It's not actually that
Yeah,
much.
it's kind of weird the text they send because it's like, oh my god, you've used 80% of your data, but it's 80% of one pack.
Yeah, which isn't.
And I'm
weird.
like, can you not just give me one pack with both my packs combined?
Yeah, it would just be like, this is how much you've used of your total data. Something like that. Oh well. Wait. We get another bus story here. We do actually, right?
Yeah, so there's some strikes happening in Auckland with the
Hmm.
Auckland transport.
We had some in Wellington not too long ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we had train strikes and we had bus strikes.
Mhm,
Both kind of got resolved.
Did they get resolved? Like I
well-
didn't hear how they got resolved.
They came to agreement or some shit.
Okay,
but
they did. Okay, good.
it's still like not the
That
best.
bus, fucking the creepers, mate. When they're like, they know it's going to turn green.
Do
and it's
you
just green.
remember that one creeper that was
Oh, the one who thought it was going green, but it actually turned green for the pedestrians, and he slammed on as an accelerator. Oh, that was so good. That was a good. We had some good times around the bus factor.
almost getting to the light outside that they'll just be able to see us standing here.
I think they probably can at the moment, to be honest. Like if I reckon you could see us from outside at the moment.
We'll need to wait till someone we know is down there.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh well.
yeah, we had some good moments on the bus factor.
But as you know, it's our last episode. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Wanted to. Ooh, got my heart racing there for a second.
Yeah, all the
my
effort
own
we
joke.
put into getting Patreon up, and we've got a sweet script that just
Yeah,
uploads
that's
it.
so good. Do you know there was actually some
I was
podcast
gonna work
awards
on,
recently?
I was going to work on some OBS scripts.
I'd leave that for now. Till the
Well, just
project
because I've started
completes.
writing down as well.
Oh yeah, I just wait till the project completes. But whatever. We need to deal with that, by the way. Like, what's happening with it?
I don't know. I was actually thinking of it.
We should just email and be like, update please. The podcast awards. You know there's podcast awards? People do podcast awards. Anyway, one of the categories is best security related podcast, and I think you know who won it. It wasn't us. I'll tell you that. But for next year, we maybe should get people to vote for us and stuff like that. Do you reckon?
Sorry, what? Go again.
Shouldn't have brought your phone out here. We should get people to vote for us next time. We should win, right? Oh my God! You asked me to repeat it, and then you're still texting. Just let me know when you're done.
We should
let me
do
know
what?
When you're done. You done?
We should do what?
We should get people to vote for us in the Security Podcast Awards.
Oh yeah, so Security Podcast Awards. We weren't even nominated.
We weren't nominated?
Well, I assume we
Come
weren't
on, you
nominated.
listeners.
Did you hear about a nomination?
No, but no one who, like, I don't know. How you meant to find out if you're nominated?
I
Surely-
assume you're told.
Surely, no, yeah, you're not. You're not, because I know of someone who won who didn't get told they were
Oh,
nominated.
yeah?
They didn't find out until they won, and they were like, oh, okay. We should nominate ourselves. Can you self-nominate? We'll get someone in the office to nominate us.
Yeah.
Because that'd be funny. You could write a script to vote for
Oh
us.
my God,
man.
that would just be like, what the
What-
fuck is this?
Yeah, that means the definition of a security podcast. It's pretty
I
good.
mean, look at it. We've got a live audience at the moment.
We do have a live audience.
Pretty popular.
We have one more bus story here. This one's like a kind of lame bus story, actually. Like, I don't really
So it's
get
more
it.
like public transport,
No, I'd say-
transit.
I'd say
well,
it's
it's more, yeah.
oh, yeah,
It's a
okay.
mix of transit and like local government.
Yeah. So this
So
is.
See how we've got a bus lane
Hey,
here?
you see how, like, is that, you see the ATM down there? Is there
Yeah.
a red light flashing on it?
Yeah, I think it's a
Oh, no,
cyclist.
that's like a person, right? A
Yeah, a
person's flashing.
cyclist with a flash
Okay.
on the helmet.
I thought it was like an alarm. The ATM was like, help me, I'm being robbed. Help, help, help. You know, like a red light.
yeah,
sense.
fair enough.
You
Um,
can see that on the. Oh, you can't actually see it in the camera because
yeah, it's like a guy on a bike.
There's a black line in the way of where the red light
But
was.
we should be able to see the guy on the bike kind of wheel up in front of the fix. Or is he just there? Yeah, I think. Is he there? Yeah, there's a guy on a bike there.
I don't see a flashing red light.
He might have turned it off.
You might have turned it off.
Oh, it's on the back
Look
of
how
his
many
head.
people are around that ATM now. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
there he is now.
Oh yeah, okay. He biked off
Um,
towards the McDonald's. Yeah, you can see him there, flashing red lights. I thought it was the ATM. Help me, help me.
Yeah, so down here we can see a bus lane.
Yeah, bus
And
only lane. That's not actually. It's different.
Yeah,
It's,
so this is a
semantics.
bus only lane.
Mm.
Whereas most bus lanes are just called, they're called bus lanes, but
Yeah.
cyclists and taxis and I think that's all can go.
Yeah, you can enter one if you're turning, for example, or
But only if it's like less than
within
50 meters or
30
some
meters
shit.
to the turn or something like that. Yeah.
Which, like, oh no, it's a couple hundred meters this block, isn't it?
Yes. It's not. Oh, to the next bit. Oh yeah, because this bit's bus only as well, right? To that bit, it
That's
might be
bus
pretty
only,
close.
but that's bus lane.
Yeah. Oh, I
Um,
see. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, because that's
yeah.
yeah. No, I'd probably be a little bit more. Yeah.
But yeah, so up in Auckland, they have similar situations. They have bus lanes,
Mhm.
and they occasionally get out a camera.
Mm-hmm.
The people we call duck hunters here,
The duck hunters. Yeah,
the council people with cameras.
yeah.
You take photos of any car that goes in it, and so
Yeah,
Auckland did that, and they got up what
Over $1 million. in
1.2
fines?
million or something. So
Yeah.
like 800,000 cars or 800
I
cars.
think it was 800 cars.
800
Because
cars.
there's a $150 fine or something for
Yeah.
going in a bus lane when you're not meant to.
And yeah, city got 1.2 mil out of that.
Fucking good money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, we should do that. We should just send out fines to people and see if they pay it. That's legal, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's legal.
Yeah, like you've heard of the whole thing. Like, if you want to make money, just send like an invoice to a company.
Yeah. Disorder Man 1 said, what the hell? And what the hell are you, buddy?
Hey, Disorder Man 1, where do you hail from?
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's another Finnish person or a Floridian.
Floridian?
Is that the term? Floridian?
Yeah, we've had
That's
a
weird.
bunch.
Floridian.
Yeah, we're the Bus Factor.
Le Bus Factor.
We talk about information security stuff
And buses.
watch buses run red
We
lights.
talk about the buses as well.
And we talk about buses.
They had no red light runners this time, right? Like 3. That's
Yeah, we've
fucking
had 3.
pathetic.
One which I'll report, but
Oh, this could be
if
good.
it's only one, I
This is,
might
look at
not
this.
bother
Look at
with
this.
the
Look
email.
at this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. This is it, right? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Ah, it's still green.
Yeah, but look at
oh,
this.
yeah, one more.
Oh,
yeah.
easy, mate.
Right,
Fucking
2,
easy.
6,
Oh,
7.
2. Easy.
4,
You see
1.
that shit?
Yeah, so
Fucking
2,
easy.
6, 0, 7, 22.
And 9, Route 9.
Route
That was
9.
easy. Fucking
Turn
speak of the devil.
2607. Oh, what was the
Hey.
route number on that?
You've
22.
been drinking for a while already.
And that's 540. Whoa, it's late.
Weirdo. Oh, what? Oh, it's pretty hot in here before. I think that's what happened. It was really hot in here
It was
before.
way too hot. I was debating stripping off, just to be honest.
Jesus, it's like cooling out. And then you complain about being cold as well. So I reckon, man, we haven't had many people offer the Bus Factor new Patreons. Have we? Wow. Oh no.
What?
You know how I said we haven't had many red light runners and then we got two?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe if I say we haven't had many people offer to sponsor the Bus Factor on Patreon. No, nothing so far. Well, where were we anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We got some
Is
backup.
that a tuner? Is he slowing down for a tuner? No. Oh, this is good.
We got some
What's
backup.
happening? Like, why is there?
Come on.
They know. So
There
they-
must be a bus there.
yeah, but maybe he's not going because he knows that it's. Maybe he's doing the right thing for once. Right? It's possible. It's
That
not
go around.
likely.
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Kind of sounds like it.
Nah, there's
No.
walkers. Walkers.
Damn. Okay. I thought we might have got one then, but guess not. So yeah, they got lots of money. 1.2 million. People are losing their shit over it because they're like, they're just making money. Some of the signs are confusing. How was I meant to know to
The
not go in the
signs
bus
just
lane?
Aren't confusing. And there's fucking green
Yeah.
fucking lanes.
It's
It kind of
it's
annoys
pretty
me.
silly.
So, like, the bike lanes, they have, like, green paint on them and shit like that. And I've had drivers, like, fucking nearly knock me off. And I go to the cops, and the cops go to them, and they're like, oh, they didn't know it was a bike lane. I'm like, it's fucking painted green. Like,
yeah, it's also kind of like, I don't give a shit if they knew it's a bike lane. They're breaking the fucking law.
yeah.
You can't just be like,
So,
Oh.
even if it wasn't painted green, it was just another car lane.
it would still be
Is it
illegal.
like
Yeah.
good that like they're just moving into that lane?
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. People are pretty like mean to buses, to bikers in general. Like the thing is, if you're a biker, you're gonna get hit by a car. It's kind of happen. Like there's no way around it.
It does happen.
You have to factor that in, which is like a kind of fucked up place to be. It's kind of like
Oh yeah, like I told you what the cops told me when I was like, which do you think is better, like going in the bike lane or not going in the bike lane? And he was like, to be honest, I wouldn't go in the bike lane. And I'm like,
yeah.
there's a problem there. Do you see that?
Or,
Alright, this guy.
yeah, easy mate.
Route 6,
2482, I think that was.
2482.
Yeah, looks like 2482 to me. Easy. Fucking we're just on it today. Look at that shit. It's fucking,
Straight at 5:42. They're all
Hey.
coming now.
they're just all
It's
coming.
only like 2 minutes since the last one.
Damn. We're in the 2-minute cycle now. Okay, well, should we go back? Should we switch lanes? Two more people dead. Wow. I shouldn't make light of it. It's pretty like people died. It's pretty hardcore. So do you know the conference RSA? It's a conference for fucking losers. Am I right?
It's one of those pretty corporate vendor.
Fucking
ones.
vendor conference. Like, why would you go
They're
to it?
still backed up. I reckon we're going to get another.
We're gonna
one.
get another one here. RSA, more like RS fucking lame. Am
Oh
I
no,
right?
there's a cyclist there.
Oh, he's gonna be squished, is he?
He is. Oh no,
And when there's this
he
situation,
shouldn't
they
be
are
there
not
as well.
nice. They,
Oh my god, look at him. Oh,
oh, yeah, boy, look at this.
fuck.
Oh, that poor cyclist. If I was the cyclist, oh my god, is he? If I was the cyclist, I would just go on the fucking
Yeah,
footpath.
why is he
at this
not
point.
getting off? Right, so what bus
No,
number
he's
is
gone off.
that?
He's on the footpath now. He just went on the footpath.
That's for.
Oh, the guy right in front of the bus.
I can't even read that number.
I don't know what that one is. We should do this one. He's the red light guy.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh,
This window is too blurry.
there's a lot of reflection. Yeah, if we turn the lights off, it's a lot easier to see. In fact, because remember how you can see the pharmacy. It's dark enough to
Yeah.
see the pharmacy underneath us
Oh,
now.
he's
in the
popping
reflection.
forward a bit. What if we zoom in?
I can't
Get out your camera.
My camera. Oh, that bus is blocking lanes, and he's like trying to move forward to. Come on, bus, go through the red light. Come on.
Is he gonna do it?
It's illegal for him to do this as well, right? Oh my god, are you trying to zoom in using that? Just wait to see the back of it. It's way bigger.
Too grainy.
Too grainy to zoom in on a cell phone camera in like the lowest light.
I
conditions
feel
possible.
like I could read that number if it wasn't so.
41.
We need to get like.
I reckon
the-
it's like 4199 or something.
we need to get the
A better
window
camera.
cleaner back.
Oh yeah, we need that. It's 4139, 41 something 9. All right, here we are at the back of it.
41
Wait, it doesn't say on the back
up
of
the
it.
top. 4139.
4139.
I'll say Route 32, was it?
Yes, Route 32. You can just see it.
That's probably the more important one.
Yeah.
545.
There's heaps of them, and now they're not backed up anymore. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the sky looks pretty. Look at that.
Oh yeah, we had a real awesome one last night.
Yeah. I don't go outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
this guy.
whoa! Jesus Christ. Route
Right.
14.
Route 14.
Fucking hell, mate. Oh my god. So many of them. It's crazy.
Very
Jesus
red.
Christ. So let's
Straight.
go back to the InfoSec news though, because we got 15 minutes. We can. We haven't got much news.
Is
though.
this clock going like really slow or something, or have they changed the sequences?
Maybe they changed the sequences. Did you update by 2? Did you not update?
I
it
just
the one before
updated too.
that? Yeah. Okay. RSA, you know RSA, lame conference, fucking lame. Whatever, people go to it. They had their mobile app where presumably you can look at the talks. I don't fucking know. They have a mobile app. I
Well,
know
there's
that.
also the RSA token app, isn't there?
Yes, but this is talking about the conference app. This is definitely talking about the conference app. Getting distracted. You can go there and like look up talks and stuff.
But they also have the RSA token app, right?
They do. That's not the same
So
people.
it's
Well, I mean the same, but one's the conference, one's the RSA
Right.
people. This app was definitely the conference app. They had an API there, web API, where the auth keys were inside the mobile app.
Yep.
And in that, you say, I want attendee number 5. And it would be like, here's all the details. Do you see a problem with this?
nah.
Nah?
That sounds fine.
No, sounds fine to me. Yeah, okay. Sounds fine to me too, buddy. Fucking,
Yeah.
why not? Why not? Anyway, it sucks if you went to RSA conference because all your data gone. I'm not sure what data was in this. It's definitely first name. Someone posted like, Jesus Christ. Someone posted screenshots of Twitter of at least the first name and possibly more. That's pretty good. How do you feel about that? Do you reckon that counts as direct object reference?
Kinda.
Kinda?
I mean, by definition, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I think it's direct object reference.
Huh?
Direct object reference, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Given ID, you get an object
Yep.
directly.
Speaking of, have you heard of Nova Scotia, mate?
Nova Scotia.
No, Nova Scotia.
I really hope that is how you say it.
Yeah. Someone in the office got us. I was like, how do you say Nova Scotia? I'm pretty sure that's not right. Nova Scotia. Sounds nice.
Yeah, I think it's French, right? Because like half of Canada is French,
Sure. I don't know. Yeah.
and it's
I guess so.
so just say it with a French accent, and it's probably right.
Nova Scotia. How's that?
That's a good French accent.
Yeah, okay. Nova Scotia.
Sounds real French.
Ooh.
Got a turner.
Ooh.
Got a car.
Oh,
It's like
whoa.
almost a bird. This
Oh,
guy.
oh.
Right.
Oh,
What is
fucking
that
easy,
number?
mate.
Can we read it?
4185, I reckon. 4183.
4183 or 4185.
It's 41, I know that. Starts with 41, which the other one started with 41 as well, so it's not much help to us. And route number, whatever the fuck it is. What's he gonna do? Is he going? Is he blocking Atlanta traffic? Nah, okay, so
Nah.
they're swerving around them.
Yeah, like they can fit like kind of just one. bus.
Oh, whoa,
Just
whoa,
goes.
buddy.
Right,
mate.
so it's right at the top.
I can't read it,
Nah,
honestly. Route 21.
21, not
21. Where were we? Nova Scotia. So speaking of direct object reference, some kid, do they have a Freedom of Information Act, the equivalent of our Official Information Act?
yeah.
They had a website where, so I'm not 100% sure on the details. It looked like you could go there and look up past, people would submit a request and then post the results to this website.
Yeah,
and
so
you
I
can
guess
go
it's
and look
like
it up.
fyi.org.nz.
Yeah, which is where you can go and submit requests and see the results and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you can search it. This kid was like looking for stuff on, he said like a
Oh,
teacher's
we got a
dispute.
fan. She was taking photos.
Was she taking photos of us?
Maybe.
No, I don't think so. Stop lying. Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Wow, no buses this time. Look at that. Crazy. I guess all the buses have gone through after they just went through all those red lights.
Yeah,
So
it's really weird looking at the timing because now the cycles are like every 2 minutes. Oh, we got a
Stopped.
goose.
Oh yeah, look at me.
Green goose.
Green goose. Yeah, I'll take that. Green goose.
Not a
yeah.
golden goose.
Not golden. Yeah, it's actually illegal for a taxi to do that.
Yep.
Yep.
That is a bus only lane.
I'll only tell my taxi to break the. Whoa,
What the
whoa! What is he
fuck?
up to?
It's
I'll,
just-
I'll only tell my taxi driver to break the law like that if it's late at night. If it's late at night, I'm like, sure, break the law. If it's during the day, I'm like, whoa, you're breaking the law.
have you
sir?
ever done like the thing where you're just like, I'll pay you an extra 50 if you like go quick?
An extra 50? Fuck it! Like, no way. I don't live. I don't go anywhere far enough away.
Well, like I'll just double it if
Nah.
you speed.
I've never done it. Never done that. Look at that. Is he? Wait for a green now. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. He's going around the corner fast. Damn.
Do you remember that time like someone like fucking
like
went over the curb?
Oh yeah. Or the 20 point. Remember that time a bus did it? The golden
Yeah,
goose?
two times.
Yep.
One time like they kind of had to because it was like detours and shit.
Oh yeah, that was right.
Because
Yeah.
someone died or got
Potentially,
severely.
I don't think they died. We didn't hear if they
There
died.
was a
or not.
lot of blood. You
Yeah.
don't always hear if people die though.
Yeah, true. I guess.
It's
I
a
feel
fucked
like
up thing.
I feel like you would. Well, so many people now. Where were we? The RSA at Nova Scotia. Yeah. So anyway, for your website, they did direct W reference. He was looking for information on like the teachers' strike or something, some teachers' dispute, and he was like, "This search sucks. I'm gonna download all the articles."
Yeah.
So I downloaded them all. It was 7,000. So here's 30 terabytes of material archived at home. He's like, I've got 30 terabytes of websites archived. He's beating me, and this is the fucking kid. Like, Jesus Christ, where's my 30 terabytes of fucking hard drives?
But yeah, it's kind of interesting because the way I see it is
Mhm.
it's all public information.
I'm not sure if it was. I mean,
yeah, like I don't know specifics.
The
but
impression I got was that yes, it is public. I mean, there's no auth. There's no auth on anything.
yeah.
But there's no auth on the RSA thing.
Yeah, but the point of this website is that you're able to see everything.
Is it? Oh, I haven't seen the website.
Well, I'm just basing off like FYI.
Maybe it was designed so that if you submit a request, you can go and look it up later.
Yeah.
And maybe they had like requests that weren't completed yet, and you weren't meant to look those up. I'm not sure on the
Yeah,
details.
maybe.
There was no auth involved though. Like we know that for sure. So that's I don't know.
Yeah, like so with the RSA app,
Mm-hmm.
the information you got out there was definitely not stuff you should be able to see.
Yeah, it
Unless
is.
you're
That is
you.
a more clear-cut case, right?
Whereas this, I'm seeing it, the information that he's got, it kind of sounds like he could have just got it anyway. Like,
Possibly,
legally.
yeah.
But yeah, I
it's
don't
not-
know it specifically.
Anyway, he has been charged. They raided his house where he
stole
and
his
family lived.
30 terabytes.
Oh, fuck, man, wouldn't that suck? I like get nervous about losing my like 20 terabytes or whatever. 30, that's 10 more. Fuck that.
But yeah,
you know
hasn't
he's
been
got-
convicted.
You know he's got a lot of.
Do you know
porn
when
downloaded.
the formalities are happening?
Nah, no idea. I
It'll
doubt
probably
I
be,
doubt we'll
like,
hear
months
anything
away.
more about this. So the judge was like, "Oh yeah, we acknowledge there's no malicious intent here at all, just none.
Yeah.
We're still charging them anyway. I'm not that the charge.
Well-
the judge doesn't decide who gets charged.
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, everyone in the case acknowledges no malicious intent.
Yeah.
So fuck those guys, man. But I don't know. Like it's like making a point, I guess. You know, like if you do this, we'll get you.
Yeah, so I don't know about their kind of common law
Yeah.
type stuff over there. Because, like, here in New Zealand, we've basically got no common law and stuff like that. So
Mm.
they probably would do that just to make a impact.
Just have
to-
some case law there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and make sure no one else does it.
I've often said, like, so for example, to the letter of the law, web browsers are illegal in New Zealand.
yeah,
But there's no case law on it, and that's how our law operates. I obviously always thought it'd be interesting to, like, kind of bait someone into like charging me, so that you can set a precedent that, for example, in mapping the entire country
yeah.
is not illegal. InMap-SV-O, whatever,
Yeah.
-T5 is not legal. I would want that to be. I wanted that to be.
So I've
case law.
heard an analogy where using something like Nmap just to do port scanning,
Yeah.
it's like going up to someone's house and knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Like, is anyone here? Cool, there's someone here.
But
There's
imagine
no
if,
one here.
Imagine if you did this. Imagine if you hired you hired 100,000 people.
Yeah.
And they had a 5-minute window to knock on as many doors as possible in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That would piss people off. They would get you for disturbing the public peace or whatever it is.
Yeah,
right?
so we do have that law as well.
Yeah.
So I can't just repeatedly go up to the same door and knock on it. I'll get trespassed.
yeah,
And like, if I was just a crazy that was doing it fucking every day,
yeah, you'd be charged with something.
yeah.
Computers are different, but yeah, it's tough. But like the letter of the law here is like it's illegal, but it's not illegal.
Yeah,
So
it's illegal, but there's no case law, so we don't know how illegal it is.
it'd be nice to get some case law on it. Someone said they should just fine this kid.
like
Scripts said that.
technically, our job is illegal. No, I think that fine was the bus lane.
Oh, find the bus people. Yeah, find the bus lane people. But probably if you want to do something to the kid, a fine seems more appropriate than jail time anyway.
Yeah,
But I would prefer nothing.
yeah, like conviction will just fuck up that kid.
Yeah, for no good reason. I mean, 30 terabytes. This kid's clearly up to some fucking dodgy shit already.
Hard to know. Are you up?
If my kid was like,
What the fuck's that? Free Triton.
no idea. If my kid was like, hey, I need 30 terabytes of hard drives, I'd be like, really? What are you downloading there, buddy? And he'd be like, Linux ISOs. I'd be like, fuck off, mate.
Right, so we got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Do you want to drop your Ode?
Oh yeah, I dropped my fucking Ode. It's not Ode anymore. It's actually like old day, I guess. For those of you who aren't aware, the WatchGuard Access Point series. So WatchGuard makes some shit. I don't know, firewalls and stuff. Firewalls, access points, stuff to manage the access points. They do get used in some clients who you would rather weren't using vulnerable stuff without naming names. So like I don't know, they're like a decent vendor, or whatever you want to call it. They have a bug in some of their access points, the AP100, AP200, and like the AP105, the AP130, whatever that is.
Yep.
And some of these bugs affect the AP300. It's pretty sweet. You can chain it together to get pre-auth RCE. Pretty fucking sweet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so hard-coded creds, like in the shadow file, well, actually the password file, it's weird. They don't use the shadow file. It's weird,
Wow.
whatever. Which, fine, whatever.
Back in the day, you would just have the password file. Shadow was a recent invention.
Relatively recent, but
Splitting the hashes out from the user.
believe
information.
me, they were done. It was done later than this, earlier than this AP was developed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because it
It's running
used to
open
be
word.
password had all the user information and the hashes
Yeah.
and just all the binaries that needed to read the password
Just
information.
look at the password file.
They would just be set UID
Yeah.
and like fucking bugs galore.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, bug, and then there's like a bug in the web interface where you can use this creds in the shadow file because it's like set to /etc false in the shell, right?
Yeah. ETC false?
Sorry, like bin false, whatever it is.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But you can do that, and then that gives you access to the web interface. And once you're there, they have like a hidden binary, like a hidden file upload, and you can upload like a CGI script which executes Lua code, which gives you a fucking shell. It's pretty sweet. I've got a Metasploit module for it, but the vendor WatchGuard was like, "We want you to not release the creds if you
Yeah.
can." So we're giving them a.
But
1
you
month.
could get the creds, or is that
You could easily figure out what
this
the creds
guy?
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy, mate. Good.
Route 9.
Route 9. More like Route Red Lightning.
Turn.
Oh yeah, that was easy. It wasn't
No.
super easy red. It was a little bit red.
I only got up because I heard the beep as well. Well, we got double digits.
Yeah, boy. Oh, we didn't do a guess this time. But we need to write the Twitch bot that lets us guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, where were we? Yeah, I don't know. Gonna release the Metasploit module. You could find the creds out pretty easily. We'll do an advisory at some point. I've just been busy this week. It's a pretty sweet bug. If you're using these WatchGuard things, you should probably patch them. They're like barely supported anymore. These like their old models, but people still use them. It's a pretty sweet bug chain. And the Metasploit module, it's so slick to have a Metasploit module that gives you a shell, right?
What do you reckon about the release timeline? Like, vendor was
fucking
super
great,
quick,
yeah.
eh?
So we told the vendor like a week ago, well, maybe like 2 weeks now. They took like less than 7 days to be like acknowledged, working on effects, firmware update pushed. It's amazing. That's like the best vendor I've
And
ever
you
dealt
went
with.
through CERT to tell them, didn't you?
Yeah, so we reported this through CERT NZ, and they did great as well.
Yeah.
Though they did do a thing where I emailed them over PGP, which was fucking horrible. You see, like, there's a bunch of people who like don't use PGP now, which I
Yeah.
tend to agree with.
Yeah.
Anyway, I reported them over PGP. They responded, nah, they're all good. And then I responded to them, and they were like, "Oh, you're actually using our disclosure PGP key. You should be using our ops PGP key now." And I'm kind of like, "What?" They're like, depending on which chain of the email, which like I'm not digging at them. I just thought it was kind of funny. I was like, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Like,
Um,
do they not just have both in their keychain?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. But no, it's good that CERT was great and the vendor was amazing. A+ to the vendor. Of course, they have a bug in their code, but still fixed. Good work.
Yeah.
Bugs happen.
Yeah,
Hard-coded
bugs.
creds shouldn't happen, but it does, and I'm glad they fixed it
How long do you reckon they were there for?
since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why they were there. Because back in the day, hardcore crits were the thing to do.
Yeah, but the password. Do you know what the password is? Did I tell you what it is?
I think you did. Yeah.
It's not super. It's bad.
But back in the day, that's what it was.
Yeah, and I think they probably like manage something with it, like manage because they do like firewall management. Anyway, what's the last thing there?
That's
Oh, that is my thing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, I think that's about it for this week.
cool.
You here next week?
I think so. That just went red again.
Oh,
Weird.
weird. Yeah,
Um,
the camera dodged out. It looks okay. The recorded version will be
All
fine.
right. Well,
You
yeah.
here next week? Yeah,
I believe so. I'll just double check.
Okay. I'll be here next week at least. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Oh wait, don't we have ZXCon at some point?
That's in a couple of weeks.
Okay, because
Yeah,
when
I'm
we're doing
here next
that, we
week.
could do one from ZXCon actually. That wouldn't be the worst idea. You're here next week. Okay, so we'll catch you next week. You know what we say here on the Bus Factor? Whoa, Jesus, calm down, mate. You know what we say here on the Bus Factor? Stay honky. What about, have you seen the goose meme where he's like honk, 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 and then it goes into the goose's head? He's honk, honk, honk. Have you seen that?
Oh no, it's a touchscreen, Gene. You can't do that.
Oh yeah, it is a touchscreen. Oh my god, did you just fuck up? Oh my god, it's ruined. Ah.
Right. Anyway,
Hey.
we'll see you.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks to our Patrons.
Thanks to our Patreons. We do guarantee one white van will be waiting at the lights this week in the episode for every Patreon. That's our one today. Here we are.
Cool.
Yeah.